So hello and good morning to everyone. So our today's lead code question is 657, that is robot return to origin. So in this question basically there is a robot that is at 0, 0 initially, and it is lying on a 2D plane, and it can either move to right, left, up and down, right? So these are the four valid movements that it can do, and we have to return true if the robot can returns to its original position, that is 0, 0 after a sequence of operations, or we have to return false. What makes this question is easy is this note, that is no matter wherever the face of the robot, suppose if the robot face is in this direction, then normally they should be left, they should be right, right? But it is given that no matter where the face of the robot is, or right will always be this side only, left will always be this side, up will always be this side, and down will always be this side. So this note will make this question even more easier. So let's see some examples. So first example is, first the robot is at 0, 0, 0, 0, then it moves one step up, then one step down. So again it is coming at 0, 0, so true. Then 0, 0, then it moves one step to left, again one move step to left. So now it is at minus 2, 0. So at the end it is not at 0, 0, so we return false. So if you see the constants, the moves root length, the total number of moves, that are 2 into 10 ki power 4. So we have to think of some of solution of big of n or n log n, right? And there are only 4 types of moves. So let's move to the approach part. So in approach basically we simulate whatever given to us. So what we want, that at the end point I comma j should be equal to the starting point 0, 0. That means the net displacement of the robot in both horizontal direction and in vertical direction, its net displacement is equal to 0, right? Now how net displacement in horizontal direction? So suppose the robot moves here, x steps in r direction and y steps in l direction. So what is net displacement? X minus y, right? That is the number of r's minus number of l's, and net displacement should be 0, right? In horizontal direction, that means the number of r's should be equal to number of l's, right? This is the condition number 1. Similarly in vertical direction, net displacement should be 0, that is number of steps it moves in up direction should be equal to number of steps in moving in direction down direction, right? That is number of ups equal to number of downs, right? This is condition number 2. So if both 1 and 2 if both are true, that means overall it will come back to 0, 0, because whatever it moves in this direction, again it is coming back that much step. Similarly whatever it moves in up direction, that same steps it is taking in down direction. So overall it is at the same point. In that case we will return true, else we return false. So let's see the code part. So in code part we have make two variables, count v means it is counting the displacement in vertical direction, and count h is it is counting the displacement in horizontal direction. Then if moves of I is equal to up, if you are moving up, then we increase displacement by 1, else if you are moving down, then we decrease displacement by 1. Similarly in right direction, if you are moving, we increase horizontal displacement by 1, and decreasing if you are moving uh, left direction, then we are decreasing horizontal displacement by 1. And at the end, if vertical and horizontal displacement both are 0, then we return true, else we return false. So I hope I'm able to explain you the solution. So if you like the solution, please make sure to like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.